I believe that there's only two men in the world that actually do not struggle with the seven deadly sin of lust. Shaolin monks that are isolated in the mountains away from society, and also dead men. If you're not one of those two, please watch this video.
It's very interesting to me how sexual sin tends to headhunt Christians. What is the encouragement to Christians to just be alert or what they consume?
Yeah. My simple thing is you just got to think about how much does Jesus matter to you, to be honest with you. Because if the thought of the separation from God and understanding the consequence of sin, for me, I'm like, bro, I don't want to touch those things. Sit there with God, ponder on that. Do I really care about Jesus? Do I actually think that this is important? Do I think this matters? How much do I want to follow him? Well, who's the person that I want to be? Don't focus on a symptom of the root. The root, I believe, is how much do you actually care about your relationship with Jesus? And I think that's really powerful because then you can understand your why. One of the other things I tell myself, again, hopefully that helps people, is I'm like, I want to be the full inheritance of what he paid for on the cross. I do. I care that he died on the cross for all of this. He died so I could walk in incomprehensible freedom. So Jesus, I want to walk in that freedom that you paid for. That deep, intimate love with Jesus and really caring about that kind of as a byproduct compels you with a healthy fear of God to go, well, it's just not worth it then. Look at what he did. It's not worth it.
A very compelling conversation. I'm reading through the book of Sirach for another time. Every time I read that book, one of my favorites in all of Scripture, I always come out learning something new. It's so chock full of things men and women need to know. For men specifically, let me tell you 3 verses that you need to inscribe in your heart. One I am now inscribing in my own heart whenever I come under temptation. It's Sirach chapter 18, verse 30, and it goes like this. Do not go after your lust, restrain your appetites. Understand that just because you are saved by Jesus' blood, understand wholeheartedly that he did not give you a license to sin and to continue doing this. He told the adulteress to go, and me, a former adulterer, to go and sin no more. So Sirach chapter 15 verse 20 says, He has not commanded any man to be ungodly. He has not given any man a license to sin. Last verse. Sirach chapter 25 verse 20 says, Do not be ensnared by a woman's beauty. Do not desire a woman for her beauty. It's literally telling you in the Bible, basically in modern terms, don't simp. Literally. I think it's very funny when I read that verse in that context. Instead, if I can recommend to you all something, a bonus verse for you, take after God. Honestly, take after how he sees us as people, as his children. I'm talking about 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7, when the prophet Samuel is told by God, seeking for King Saul's replacement, for he was being quite disobedient, and found David. And God told Samuel, I do not look at people as how men do, viewing the exterior. I look at the heart. Look at a woman's heart. Does she have a good heart? Does she have a good spirit? Or does she have an unclean heart, an unclean spirit about her? View her beauty in that regard. That's what I can recommend to people. I can't tell you what to do. I can just tell you what I do personally. All glory to my great King.